This is Team 5's Marketing Strategy Project, Part 1. Nick Sczerbinski, Lewis Westfall, and Keith Criscuolo, Chick-fil-A Incorporated. We are working with Todd Langston, who is the franchise owner of Chick-fil-A of Wallingford, Connecticut. Chick-fil-A is one of the more popular fast food restaurants in the United States. We'll get more into that later in the presentation. Chick-fil-A was originally founded in 1946 by S. Truett Cathy in Atlanta, Georgia, and the company is headquartered in Atlanta currently. Chick-fil-A is a subsidiary of its parent company, the Cathy family, which is completely family-owned by Truett Cathy's family and descendants. All Chick-fil-A restaurants are closed for business on Sundays, as well as on Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is a very well-known policy. There are no exceptions to the policy, including the Atlanta Falcons Stadium, that is the Chick-fil-A Stadium, or Mercedes-Benz Stadium, that has Chick-fil-A as the main sponsor in it, but it is not open on Sundays, despite the team playing the majority of their games on Sundays. So it is a very long-standing policy that does not see any exceptions in any locations. The mission of Chick-fil-A is actually more of a corporate standard. They don't have a designated mission statement, but it is defined by Truett Cathy as to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to us, and to have a positive influence on all who come into contact with Chick-fil-A. So a little bit of a religious undertone to it, and there has been in the company for a long time, hence not being open on Sundays. That has caused some conflict with the brand and with the company that we'll get into later in the presentation, as well as in the second part of the presentation. However, the overall purpose of it, as we see at the bottom of this slide, being integrated with the community, serving great food, handmade daily, and giving back by sharing our time and talents. That is the standard that all of the employees work with. All of the employees act as part of the community, and every single product that they prepare is done the exact same way at every location with the exact same standards and same ingredients. Truett Cathy backed this up by saying, we should be about more than just selling chicken. We should be a part of our customers' lives and the communities in which we serve. And that's where Truett Cathy and his whole brand and his whole family have really come through with Chick-fil-A. A little bit more history about the brand and about the franchise. Truett Cathy opened the original location in 1946. It was called the Dwarf Grill and was located in Hapeville, Georgia. That same restaurant and same original structure does still exist, although it is now called the Dwarf House and is considered the first Chick-fil-A. The original chicken sandwich was created in 1964, so 18 years later. And that exact same recipe is what they use today in every store and location around the world. The first true Chick-fil-A opened in 1967 at the food court of the Greenbrier Mall, again as Truett Cathy. This was actually the creation of the food court. Truett Cathy argued with retail owners and store owners of different clothing stores and different mall shops, and told them that despite what they thought, the smell of the food would not bring customers away from their places, but actually would bring more customers in because they wanted the food, and then they would shop while waiting or while eating. And he was proven right, as we all know, as the food court is now a staple of our society in so many different commercial areas. And Chick-fil-A, as many people do not know, was the actual start of the food court. And obviously, since then, they've expanded rapidly. The next 25 years were a huge period of growth for the company, family-owned and operated, and independently operated at the franchises, just like Todd at Wallingford. Every single franchise owner goes through an incredibly difficult process that we will talk a little bit more about later on in the presentation.
Chick-fil-A target market geography. Located domestically throughout the United States, Chick-fil-A's target market is middle and upper class suburban families looking for fast food and good quality. This market is generally filled with customers who hold white-collar jobs. Product offerings target those consumers that may be looking for fast food with healthy options. The over 2,200 stores can be found in 48 different states. Chick-fil-A started in Georgia, but has branched out throughout the United States, as you can see in the map below. The total addressable market has a market size of $160 billion. The demographics that Chick-fil-A is targeting is moms, families, millennials, the faithful, middle and upper class. Moms generally make the family meal decisions. They're looking for flexible and thoughtful promotions like Mom's Valet Service. Mom's Valet Service allows young mothers to order food at a drive-thru and then eat inside at a reserved table. Clean and friendly environment is what families are looking for. Chick-fil-A provides this service by looking at bright and clean facilities that you can take your family for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Most stores have comfortable seating and a clean indoor play area for children. Testing family meals allows families to help strengthen the connection between children and parents. This group makes up a large portion of their customer base. Millennials, who were generally customers as children, are very tech savvy. They crave the use and provide feedback for the Chick-fil-A One app to interact with the company. They're generally raving fans via social media and avid supporters of Chick-fil-A's online presence. Our target customers are Maria and Brian. Maria is a school teacher who is married with 2 children. She's between the age of 30 and 40 and has a household income of $130,000. She lives in a suburban area, and her goals are to take care of the household and be a role model for children. Some of Maria's primary challenges are her household duties, family and job requirements, and maintaining her own personal fitness levels. She has been quoted as saying, "I never have time to cook a balanced meal during the week," and also has quotes about her time being precious and rather being spent with family than in the kitchen. Our other customer is Brian. Brian is a real estate agent and is married with 3 children. He is between the age of 48 and 55 and has a household income of just under $200,000. He also lives in a suburban area. His goals are to maintain status as a sales leader in his real estate company and ensure his kids are set up for college as well as retirement accounts. Brian's challenges are he's always on the go and the local market is very competitive. Chick-fil-A targets and addresses the concerns by one for Maria's challenges to provide high-quality meals, a top-notch drive-thru service, and Chick-fil-A's Mom's Valet service that we talked about before. Chick-fil-A helps address Brian's concerns by providing quick service dining options, affordable prices, order ahead with the mobile app, and community events at the local restaurants.
As the name implies, the primary product on which Chick-fil-A focuses is chicken. For its product offering, the restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, both inside the restaurant and through their convenient drive-thrus. Breakfast consists of a variety of egg and cheese biscuits, ham, sausage, chicken, and bacon, mini chicken sandwiches, and other healthy options like a fruit cup or Greek yogurt. These items can be purchased a la carte or can be combined with hash browns and coffee for a quick breakfast on the go. Lunch and dinner drive most of the business volume for Chick-fil-A. These menus include chicken sandwiches that, like the breakfast menu, can be bought a la carte or made into meal combos with a variety of available sides and drinks. Chick-fil-A also offers a full catering menu for corporate and event orders. Chick-fil-A's lunch and dinner menus can be further segmented based on the additional options offered to the customers. Each of the sandwiches can be made using either the original fried chicken breast or with a grilled chicken breast, targeting those consumers looking for a healthier option. There are also salad options available. The ingredients for these salads can be dependent upon the restaurant's geographical location and local tastes. For example, avocado is available in California stores. The company also offers milkshakes, treats, and other beverage options. These can include seasonal flavors. Some recent seasonal products include peach milkshakes, white peach iced tea, and a frosted sunrise, which is a vanilla ice cream and orange juice drink. These seasonal items are intended to enhance the customer's options and their in-store experiences. The company places a very high priority on quality and consistency. From the quality perspective, this includes quality of service, quality of preparation, and the quality of the product. From a consistency perspective, the company has many standards, policies, and procedures in place to ensure that every menu item will taste exactly the same regardless of the store's location and regardless of the team member preparing the product. As another example of their commitment to consistency, the chain has 7 trademark sauces that are available at each and every location. There are fixed menu items, those that are non-negotiable and are never to be changed. However, the company has responded to recent market research and is now offering seasonal and themed items that we'd previously mentioned. As a visual reference to the company's commitment to quality, the A in Chick-fil-A is capitalized to represent grade A and top quality. Another element of Chick-fil-A's product is their customer service. They consider this to be the most important product that the company sells, is that customer service that each and every customer experiences, whether they go in the restaurant or they go through the drive-thru. One of the philosophies that Chick-fil-A emphasizes is to build relationships, not transactions. And this philosophy is emphasized in all team member training sessions. This is based on viewing the customer not as just a transaction or not as just a number, but as a friend. And that is one of the commitments that they have made. The company itself is built on the foundation of commitment to service. One of the commitments is to the customers, as we previously mentioned. Another commitment that they've made is to their franchised restaurant operators and teams. Since 1973, the company has given over $45 million of scholarships to over 42,000 of their team members to advance their learning and advance them professionally. Another commitment that the company has is the service to their communities. They treat their communities as neighbors. They do this by donating surplus food to local shelters and soup kitchens. They do this by feeding victims and first responders after disasters. They do this by always striving to have a positive impact in their local community, supporting troops through military appreciation events and fundraisers, sponsoring daddy-daughter date night and stuffed animal sleepovers. In short, their operators are always looking for ways to help their communities.